Commercial GCs, if you are struggling to track, manage, request submittals from your subcontractors for your projects and also your subcontractors, and you want one system to manage everything from the status of the submittals, the project that they relate to, the subcontractor that submitted it, any issues that were noted, and literally anything else, then I have the perfect system for you. As you can see here, I'm in a platform called Monday.com, and we have set up a system for commercial GCs to manage an array of different aspects of your business, from RFIs, change orders, billing, milestones, projects, daily logs, you name it. But in today's video, I just want to walk you through the setup that we've created for submittals. Okay, so we've first and foremost got this board here. All of the submittals for all of your projects by all of your subcontractors all come into this one place. So a new submittal is created, it's then associated with the project, as you can see here, and then the project manager for that project is assigned to review the submittal. And then we can see the status, whether it's a draft submittal from the subcontractor, under review, revise and resubmit, approved, and or rejected. And then you can see the reviewer, so who is assigned to review the submittal, whether it needs to be external or it can just be internal, the priority of that submittal, the date in which it was sent to the reviewer. We also have the actual attachments and documents as well, so we can see the submittals from that subcontractor by that project, and we can actually see the documents. We can click into them. We can also have a folder link as well if we wanted to, so we could link out to our Google Drive, our SharePoint, our OneDrive. And then we have a spec section, so the subcontractor who's submitting this submittal can enter in the specs and key information. We also have submitter comments and notes as well, so they can just add additional things that might be relevant for you. And then we have reviewer comments / notes, so we can see who's reviewed this, what they've said about it, if there are issues, whether it needs to be revised and resubmit, whether it's rejected or it's been approved. And then we have the person that submitted it, their actual details, so their name, their email, and then what will automatically happen is it connects to the subcontractor, so we can go ahead and then filter by show me all of the submittals by project number 1, or show me all of the submittals by a particular subcontractor. We can go ahead and filter where the subcontractor is CRM Crew Limited, and we can see the different stages. We could also say filter, show me where the subcontractor is CRM Crew Limited and the project is equal to project number 1. So now I can see all of the submittals for that particular project by that particular subcontractor. So this is a significantly easier and more effective way to manage all of your submittals, so they're not being left in email inboxes or forgotten about by the project management team. They're logged in one place. It's easy to access the documentation if you ever need to refer back to it. You know which project it was for, which subcontractor submitted it, and then you can manage the process to make sure that all submittals are handled as efficiently and as effectively as possible, to make sure that the projects do not go off track. There are not issues with the work that the subcontractors are doing, thus more profit on your projects, less issues, less cost to you as a business. Now, this is just the board to manage the process. What I also want to show you is the form. Now, we have 2 forms. I'm going to firstly show you the first one. That makes sense, right? So this form here is just a standard form for submittals. All I would need to do is enter in submittal name. So I'll call this example submittal. Project ref 54321, priority, let's say that this is obviously critical. I would upload the documents or the attachments. I would give it a name, so call this example submittal. Spec section, so example spec. Submitter comments / notes, so example comments. And then my name, Boardman, and then email. Okay, and it's really this simple. It really is this simple. They get one form. They can go ahead and submit their submittals via this form. No more emails, text messages, phone calls. Sometimes all they do is they get referred to this one form here, and they say, hey, if you want to submit anything, it needs to go through this form. And then they go ahead and press submit, and what will happen is it will automatically create a new record on our submittals board. As you can see, the project reference pulls across, which automatically connects to the project. Their details pull across, so the subcontractor is automatically connected as well. We don't have to touch anything, and then we can manage the process thereafter. Of course, the project managers are assigned to this submittal because it's for project number 1. Now, that is obviously one form. The other form that we have is what's called a global form. Now, this form works for a lot more in the sense that this global form is one form for your entire organization, and you can submit RFIs, change orders, daily logs, and submittals all via this one form. Exactly the same principle. So I'll call this example submittal number 2. Project ref, exactly the same, 54321. Submission type, let's say obviously it's going to be submittals in this instance, so we select the priority. Upload or attachment / documents. If we need a folder link, we can have one. Submittal name, so example submittal number 2. Spec section, submit a comment / notes, comments / notes. Submit a name, Nick, and email nick@crmcrew.com. Now, the important thing to note here, and the reason we've got both forms, is because being able to just have one form, one central point for someone to submit literally anything into your business is so important. It means that the probability of someone using email is significantly less. Now, if you've got multiple forms with multiple different links, it's a challenge in of itself to find the right link, make sure you've got the right link, then go ahead and submit it. If there's one link, the friction to submit information via forms as opposed to email, phone, text message, whatever, is so much less. So we've got this global form that's available to us as well. Then all someone needs to do is fill out the information, select what they're submitting, whether it's change orders, RFIs, daily logs, or a submittal, then hit submit, and then the same principle applies. It will automatically create a new submittal on here, connect to the project, pull over the data points, connect to the subcontractor, all automatically as well. This all happens in one place via one or two forms, and it makes it a lot easier to manage everything. Now, all of these data points can be customized to your business as well. So if you want to capture different things, if you want to manage it in slightly different ways, you can, and we can customize this to suit you and how you work as a business. So if you are a commercial GC doing between $10 to $50 million a year in revenue, and you would like a system for submittals and also just all of this other stuff as well, RFIs, change orders, billing process, milestones, projects, daily logs, check out the link in the description below. Book a call with me. We can have a chat about how we can potentially help and build this and customize this for you and your organization. The end goal being to improve the profitability of your projects by reducing RFI delays, reducing the chance of you covering the cost of change orders, improve cash flow by speeding up the billing process for both milestones and change orders, and then just improve the operational efficiency of your business via daily logs. If there are issues with projects, you'll be alerted to them. Same with submittals, getting those done. The faster they're done, the more efficient you can work as a business. The faster you can get projects done, the more profitable your projects will be, the better your cash flow will be. If any of that sounds remotely interesting and you're a commercial GC doing between $10 to $50 million a year in revenue, check out the link in the description below. Book a call with me. We can have a chat. But hopefully this submittal setup is giving you an idea as to what's possible, and then we can discuss how we can customize it in the future. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon.